most companies want to manage your wealth. We are here to build your wealth. We focus on education, the benefits. Creating multiple sources of income is so important these days. It's good to have at least 7 flows of income coming in from different methods, because if something goes wrong, another pandemic, another scamdemic, we have to be ready with income that's coming in from a stream that will not be affected, because we just don't know what's going to happen. With storms, hurricanes, here I'm in Florida, hurricanes we have to be concerned about. So we don't know what might knock out an income for a period of time. So you need to have many sources of income so that if 1 or 2 get knocked out, you're still getting 5 other sources of income coming in. Well, that's important. Let's get a picture up. And I'm glad to see you're happy and attentive. So wealth coaching focuses on multiple streams of income, investing in your education, and of course some retirement planning in there, so that within a 5 to 10 year period, which is normal with us, you don't have to work at your job anymore. Now you can live off your income producing properties, your income producing businesses. Of course, getting out of debt is something we also help you with if you're in that boat, because debt is a killer. And handling money and your relationship to money, where to put your money. And then, of course, you need tax strategies and estate planning so that when you do make the money, you pay no tax or very little tax. And you need help with that, because there are many methods, especially with real estate, to take your tax liability down to close to zero, if not to zero. Even having creating events so that you actually have a tax loss that you can carry forward to your next year. So these are strategies that we teach, which are part of the package. And of course, how to fund a small business or a side hustle, where to get the money from. So we have those sources for you. So maybe you have only $500 a month extra money to invest in something, and we can show you where you can get tens of thousands of dollars to work on your side hustle. And of course, you need to free yourself from time so that you're able to focus on your passions, the things you want to do, rather than be stuck at a 9-to-5 job that maybe you don't particularly like. And you need to prepare for big expenses. So we help you to sort out your finances so that if something happens, you're ready for it. And of course, creating generational wealth, so that not just money for you, but money for your families. And we call this income snowball system. So we utilize all these momentum techniques, all these income stacking techniques, and we can help you calculate when you will arrive at your place where you're making $4,000, $8,000, $10,000 a month income that has takes up very little bit of your time, so that your time is free to do the things that you wanted to do. Maybe you wanted to learn how to play guitar. Maybe that's what you want to do, and you want to spend your hours doing that. Now you can. So we set you free from the grind, the 9-to-5 grind, unless that's what you want to do. You know what? Some people like working 9-to-5, and they enjoy it. But we're going to optimize that 9-to-5 so that you make enough money so that you can live the life that you always wanted to live. And that's what we do with this company. And sure, you may say the question of I'm not the decision maker. I need to talk with my spouse, my attorney, my whoever. Well, fine. You need to do that. You need to follow with people that you trust. But you also need to get this ball rolling, because there are going to be people that want to kill your dream and say, no, don't do anything. Stay where you are. Continue to working at what you are for the next 30 years, and then you'll be able to have a nice, soft retirement. But some people don't want to wait for 30 years. They want to get to there now in the next 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years, 10 years. And that's what we're going to help you to do. It's too much money. Well, is your freedom to never have to worry about money, right, from 5 years from now or less, is that freedom worth the money? You have to put the money in its value. If I can set you free this year, that you will make more money on the side than you've ever had in your life, and if you don't, and you've put out $5,000 for this program and it didn't happen, and at the end of the year I say, well, here's your $5,000 back. Full thing, no questions asked. You could not get this thing off the ground. So that's the safety factor you want. Safety factor of asking someone else might not be that safe. But I'm giving you the opportunity to join us right now, and there is no risk. We take all the risk out of it. And sure, you want to think about it. And that's great. Let me ask you, what in particular are you thinking of that you want to think about? If you can make it, if this will make money. Okay, we have testimonies of 20,000 people that have gone through this course, and our credit rating and our online rating is AAA wherever you go. So when there's 50 and 100 people and 99 say that we're the best they've ever had, then that's proof there. So there's social proof. There's not just my words. There's all kinds of things you can check on. But don't put off what could get you started today. Let's get you signed up, get you started. Again, you have a year to make this thing work. And believe me, we're going to make sure it works. We don't want to give you your money back. We want to give you way more than your money back by taking this course and working with us. So let me get you signed up. Let's see where we can take you. Let's get a strategy session. Let's have a strategy session set up for you right now, so you can test the waters. Let's spend a half hour with one of our pros and see if this makes sense or not. You got nothing ventured, nothing gained. If you don't do this, then when will you do it? You'll never do it. Right now, let's just see if you're a fit for us and we're a fit for you. So let's set up a strategy session. Is next week a good week for you? Is morning or afternoons better for you normally? Evenings. Okay, great. Let's set the session up and let's see where we can take you. And I think we can take you to places that you've never even dreamed of getting to, and faster than you've ever dreamed of getting there, in the speed we're going to bring you. I know maybe you've looked at investment in real estate or whatever, but you've struggled, and there were some pieces missing, and we're that missing piece that, okay, you didn't really understand where you could get the money. You didn't really understand how to negotiate the deals. We're there to fill the gaps in that you don't have. The missing parts. You can have the key to the car, but if you don't have the gas, you're not going anywhere. And we're those parts. If you're missing the key, we're the key. If you're missing the car, we're the car. If you're missing the gas, we're the gas. But let's get together. Let's put our heads together. Let's spend a half hour in a session. We'll look at everything you've got. We'll tell you if we're thinking that you're a good fit, if this is going to work or not. Then you can decide from there. Right now, you don't have the information to make the decision. I want to get the information in your hands so you can make the decision. So look forward to working with you.